Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome to a new episode of My Rambles. This is a video where I just ramble on about anything that comes to my mind. In this episode, I have quite a few things to go over in terms of rambling. There's probably not going to be much. There's going to be a lot of that done. But I'm just going to use this episode like I did most episodes, quite a few episodes before, where I take it and I explain to you what's going on for my channel. First up, and some of my other videos I either posted or I haven't yet posted because I have two explaining some of this. But you know, probably if you have seen them, if you've seen those videos, if I put them up, you should know what I'm talking about. If not, sorry. I'll explain it right now. Lately, I've been having a little bit of problem because I've been watching Power Rangers, Super Sentai, and Kamen Rider. Well, I've been having a hard. Lately, I've been watching Power Rangers out of them because I'm trying to get to RPM, so I can start the RPM, and then of course Super Samurai and Super Samurai and Mega Force, so I can have those reviews out for you. But I also have the Super Sentai and Kamen Rider reviews. But if I keep on just watching Power Rangers, I won't have time for the Kamen Rider and Super Sentai reviews. And in one of my videos, I went on and probably said, I think it's actually in the one that I'm going to be uploading this week. So yeah, along with this one. So if you watch that one before this one, you kind of will get to understand this. But if you don't, you'll understand it right now if you watch this video. But I was trying, like I said, I was trying to figure out a way, how am I gonna multitask this review thing, especially since I have to watch the series before I can do the review, especially for Kamen Rider, Super Sentai, and Power Rangers. I just got up anyway, so just mine. I'm still waking up. But I decided that I was going to because before I started this whole thing, I wrote each season of Super Sentai and Kamen Rider on a piece of paper, put them in a bucket, and then I drew them out. That's my watch order. But for Power Rangers, I've been doing it in order. See, that's what the Kamen Rider series I'm watching. Excuse me. It's all the Heisei Riders. For Super Sentai, there's all the ones here and here. These two don't really count yet because Tokyuger is starting. It's still going on. It's early. Kaku Ranger, I'm still waiting for 6 of the episodes to be subbed. They're just taking too dang long. So I have no idea when they'll be finished. So Tokyuger and Kaku Ranger is going to be a while. Now, so this is the plan. I pretty much started with where Power Rangers, after I watched this Power Rangers video, I was wondering, okay, how am I going to multitask this? That's when I was rambling on in my other video, where I was like, maybe I should get to 4 seasons apiece and then just start from Power Rangers and just keep on jumping them back and forth. So on this list right here that I did, I have My Power Rangers 1, 2, 3, and then Zeo. So that's my first 4 seasons of Power Rangers, when I only had 3 seasons of Super Sentai to watch, which were Gal Ranger, Ghost Ranger, and Maji Ranger. So I'll have to watch 1 more to actually make it 4. So as of right now, I am currently watching Shinkenger. So there's 49 episodes for that. So, and I'm on episode 13 right now. I finished the first 12 episodes last night, so it's going good. It's actually pretty good, but I'll wait until the review. So I have to wait until after I'm done with Shinkenger, just so to stop. After Shinkenger, I'll stop, and I'll jump to Kamen Rider. Because, well, I went from Kamen Rider to Super Sentai, because I only watched 2 Kamen Riders, but there's 3 on the list, because I just got done watching W, and I'll be doing the review after this video, so yeah. But before that, I only watched Ryuki and O's and W double, or W or double, whatever you do. It depends on how you see it. It's both ways. So after I watch double, I'll go on to the next one. But I'm watching Shinkenger right now, so after Shinkenger, I'll jump back over to Kamen Rider, and which is the next season for Kamen Rider. So it's Dino, so I'll watch that. After that, I'll jump back to Power Rangers and watch Turbo. Jump over to Super Sentai, watch the next one. Jump over to Kamen Rider, and I'll be done. And that's how I'll do it from now on. After, well, specifically, this is specifically for Super Sentai Kamen Rider. So after I watch a new Super Sentai season, I'll review it, and so on for Kamen Rider. Kamen Rider I only have 15 seasons, or 14 if you don't count Garen. Probably by the time Garen will be either done, because by the way it looks like it's going to be a short season. It is going by really quickly, and things are just like very, very going crazy. It's just really quick and very quick. So yeah, that's how I decided that I was going to do. That's how that's going to happen. So, sorry. Like I said, I woke up. That's how I'm gonna do the reviews for right now. So after I watched 4 seasons of Power Rangers as of right now. Well, 4.5, 5.5, I should say. I don't know. So I watched My Rambles, Power Rangers 1, 2, 3, and then Alien Rangers. So that's like 3.5. And Zeos, but the Alien Rangers don't really count. That's 4 seasons right there. Super Sentai I've watched Maji Ranger, Gal Ranger, and Ghost Ranger. So after I watch Shinkenger, I'll stop there. I'll do the review for Shinkenger, and then I'll jump back over to Kamen Rider, and I've watched Ryuki O's. I will do the review for Double, and then I'll jump over and then I'll watch Dino. After that, I'll start going from Power Rangers, Super Sentai, to Kamen Rider, and then back to Power Rangers, and that's how I do it. That's how I'll do it. But you won't get a new Power Ranger review. Actually, no. Then, because the next thing is the Turbo movie, so you'll have a Turbo movie review, and then a little bit while until the actual new season review. So until RPM, there won't be really a new series review, but there will be the Turbo movie review, and that's it. But of course, I'm also going to review the movie that accompanied Samurai, where they teamed up with the Red RPM Ranger. I'll do that also, since that was kind of considered a movie. So I'll watch that too. So don't worry. And I'll review that separately too. Yeah, that's how I'm going to do it. After I get 4 seasons in each column, I will start back with Power Rangers and just go one by one by one. And that's how I'm going to do it. And that's how I'm going to do it. So at least it'll be helpful on me. I'll also be, but you're probably wondering, then there's no point in doing the legacy updates. Well, kind of. There's no point in it after I figure this out now. but I will still do it so I can keep you guys up to date on what happened from there to there. So that maybe after like a few seasons, I'll do an update telling you where I am, how's that going. So yeah, I'll still do it, but probably less and less. It'll probably just take a lot longer to do it. But yeah, I just finished Double. Like I said earlier, I finished Double. It was really great. So I can't wait to review and talk about it after this video. I'm currently watching Shinkenger, so there will be a Shinkenger review in the near future. So that's going to be great. I'm actually I'm enjoying Shinkenger. Now, I probably talked about this before, but now you're probably wondering like why I pretty much say good things about the Super Sentai Power Rangers and Kamen Rider. I don't know why. To me, I can't find anything bad about these shows at all. Unless, because Power Rangers is enjoyable. So far, all the Super Sentai I've watched, seasons I've watched are very interesting and very good with story, characters, and stuff. Even though they're pretty much the original source of Power Rangers, but it's still their own story and concept and stuff. So it's still interesting. Kamen Rider, I just got into, so it's very interesting to me, and it's really good. It's just that, especially with this kind of shows, it takes a lot to bore me or not like it. So, just a heads up, and pretty much either most or all my reviews, I will be saying, I liked the show, it was pretty good, it was really good, awesome. But yeah, there'll be some that I like more than the others, but I still will probably like most of them. There's probably, I don't know, there could be those lucky few that in there out of the 15 or out of the ones of Super Sentai that I'm not gonna like. I'm not for sure. It's just that it takes a lot in a thing for me to actually hate it. I mean, there's a couple of games that I don't like. I mean, but it's just different things. It requires me to find things to hate or anything. I don't know if that makes sense there, but pretty much for the shows, it's just I just can't find hardly anything to hate except for maybe some evil characters. Not hate like, oh, this is stupid or anything. It's just like pure hatred for the character. Like, oh, he's evil. He should be actually defeated. But not in the sense of, oh, I hate you, it's stupid. I have not come across that yet. It's just I hate them because they're a really good character. It's like, you know when a show, and a TV show, an anime, or a movie is really good, if you can relate to the characters and the villains. Or it's like, well, not you could probably relate to the villains too, but like if you actually feel that actual rage, hate, like, oh, this guy's actually evil, and you can actually understand the good guys. It's like, oh, this guy is evil, so I'm gonna be angry towards him or something. It's like, that's what makes a really good show, is if they can actually do that to people, where they can actually make real people connect. It's like, oh, like if they're actually real people. That's really good storytelling right there. If they can actually get people invested into these characters, which is why a lot of people in the entire world have favorite characters in TV shows, movies, anime, cartoons, and in other things they watch or listen to or read. Most of the people have at least one to like millions of favorite characters, and one to like I don't know how many favorite characters in some one single thing or in many things, which is great, because if you have a favorite character, that's great. That means you're pretty much, because the way I see it, well, because I have a friend, he's been on this channel a few times, Sean Fitzpatrick. He said he goes by, I'm not going to choose a favorite because this is what he says. Sorry, Sean, but I have to talk about this. But Sean says that he doesn't want to pick a favorite character because he doesn't want to pick it because if that character dies throughout the story, that he would be sad. Like he would just feel it would just waste time, and then he would have to, because after all that time, because he doesn't want to pick a favorite character because eventually he doesn't know if they're going to die or not, and that it'll just take too much time to pick another favorite character. Well, I keep on telling him, well, that's the point, because if you pick a favorite character, you're actually going to connect to it a little bit more than the other characters, and you're going to invest a lot into the character where, oh, this guy, it's like you feel like you're going to be part of his story when he starts to, like, if you can probably see yourself in him, figure yourself like, and if the character actually dies, then you'll actually feel sad and stuff. You might feel sad, but that's the fun part. Well, not fun if the characters die, because it sucks. But it's just then you'll have a chance to actually pick another favorite character. I mean, he kind of has a good point. It sucks when one of your favorite characters dies. I mean, I've had my fair share of favorite characters die. The only one I could really think of offhand is Tyrese from The Walking Dead comics. He was my favorite character when he was introduced, and I was very saddened when in the comics his head was cut off by the governor. It was so sad, and I was like, great, I'm gonna have to find a new character. And eventually that's when Abraham Ford came in, and I was like, yeah. So it's like, that's why I think it's good to have, like, if you actually watch shows that have like more than like one main character, like Sword Art Online, Log Horizon was a good one, Bleach would be a good one, Naruto, Soul Eater, like those kind of animes that has more than just one character, that focuses on more than one character. Like, especially to me, Bleach is a good example, because I love Bleach, the manga and the anime, because there's like so many characters you can choose from that you don't have to just choose one favorite character. I mean, hell, my top 5 rant video that I've done and recorded that will go up this week is about my top 5 favorite Bleach characters in the entire series. So, like, so that's why it's like, if one of them dies, at least I'll have some other ones to fall back on. I mean, no, 5. I like more than 5 of the characters. That was a hard list, kind of a hard list to choose. But I think he just doesn't want to chance it or anything. I don't know what. Sorry, Sean, but I don't know. I kind of understand your reason, but most of the time I don't. Hi, Patrick. Hi, Patrick. Oh well. Yeah, I'm explaining what Sean's reasoning behind choosing a favorite character. It's like, why doesn't he choose a favorite character? To me, I don't think he just doesn't want to get attached to him. Mom's not here. But she's at work. Okay, oh yeah, Sean. But I kind of see where he's going, but truthfully, I don't really. I think he should just choose a favorite character, and if it dies, it dies. If he doesn't, woohoo. I mean, that's the point of having a favorite character. It's like you can invest in it. Invest in the character, and go along for the ride. And probably in some animes, you might actually feel like somebody who just kills off a little piece of your heart. But that's what we do every day. It's like people die, and we have to deal with it. But with anime, it's like, oh, we can just go back and watch them before they die. But I mean, jeez, Sean, just choose a favorite. John, you just make no sense because you chose Wizard, and plus it's like Kamen Rider because he likes Kamen Rider Wizard, and then of course he likes a couple Power Rangers. It's like, hello, that's your favorite. It's weird. You know, I just realized that for someone that says he doesn't choose favorites, he actually has a favorite Power Ranger.
Yeah.
What a hypocrite. Sorry, Sean, but yeah. Make no sense. Looks like we have something to talk about when you come back over. So, Sean, if you watch this video, now I'm gonna call you out on it. But I'm sorry. It's just sometimes I understand, but I also don't understand. We're gonna have this conversation when you come over. And if you don't watch this video, then this is gonna be weird. But at least if other people, like your sister or some of your family, or other people that know you, at least they will know who I'm talking to. Hopefully. Yeah. I can't wait. Well, look, another thing is about a couple of days ago, I think, yes. Almost a week ago, I would say. I got a package, and it's a CD soundtrack. Maybe one of my most favorite Super Sentai series. I don't know why, I just had to have it. And, it's this, right here. Look at this. Yuden Sentai, Kyora Yuja, Ray Fitted. It's 35 tracks, 2 discs. There's 8 of them right there. Korin, Soji, Amy, Daigo, Uchi, Nobuharu, Ian, and Yahweh. And this thing is cool. And there's the J-Boss. There's Aigeron, Dolgold, Chaos, Indolf, Candelia, and Luckio. And there's disc 2 and disc 1. Yeah. And the cover has, it's just really, has all 10 Shuraigers, and on the back of the pamphlet it has Kira Red Carnival with the 10 Zudenshi, the main 10 Zudenshi, Carnival, and Victory and Maximum. This thing is awesome. Well worth it. I tell you that. Yeah. I don't know why. Because, when I first started watching Super Sentai, Go Kaiser was my first, actually it wasn't my first Super Sentai thing I watched, because here's a little story of how I started. This is how I got into Super Sentai. Probably told you this before, but I don't remember. But it was just one late night. I was staying up and I was just browsing through YouTube. I was just trying to just typing anything, watching videos, watching Power Ranger videos. Yeah, I get bored. And plus, I don't know why, they're just really entertaining. So I'm just sitting there, and next when I come across Super Sentai Hero, the Gokaiger Ghost Ager 199 Hero Battle, where of course the Ghost Agers and Gokaiger came up with all the past, the 35th, the thing, the movie where they came up with all of the Rangers. I don't know the correct term. Yeah, but I found that it was the whole movie, and this was back when our internet was at least decent, and it did pretty well. And I sat there and I watched the entire movie from start to finish, and it's like I've heard of the Super Sentai 4, but I never really watched it, and I didn't really delve into the information about it as much as I do now. I mean, I didn't even do anything about it. But I watched it, and that's when I was like, oh my god, this is awesome. That's when I watched it. I think I watched it like twice before I downloaded it, and I showed it to my friends Patrick and Sean and to my friends. And that's when we got hooked on Super Sentai, and that's when it's like, okay, which season are we gonna watch? So we decided to start with Gokaiger. Oh boy, that thing. It was great. One of the most awesome experiences that we had. It was just absolutely amazing. Especially with the Gokaigers being able to turn into the past, right? Sentai Rangers. It was just absolutely amazing. And from then up, since then, it's just been watching since. But yeah. So I watched the movie before I actually watched the series. So now it's like I'm doing. It's like ever since then I've been doing research into the Super Sentai seasons, just trying to figure out what it is and stuff. Well, it's like I know what it is, it's just more information. Research. Do research. So, yeah. But it's been pretty good. Okay, another long video. Yeah, if you haven't noticed, I don't edit anything, so whatever happens. Because one, I don't have the technology to really edit it really well, so because if I try to edit it, then it's not going to end up good. And plus it takes too much time. Because the only editing system I have is Windows Movie Maker, and it's just terrible. whatever goes in, these things stays. So yeah. Let's see. No, that's pretty much it for this video. So yeah, I'll see you next time. Like this video, share it, subscribe to my channel, like my Facebook page, leave down in the comments down below, ramble on in the comments down below. Like if you have any favorite characters, who were they from what anime? I really don't know why I tell people comment down below. It's just to keep my family. But anyway, I'll see you until next time. See ya.